So Apex, you're gonna be talking about
yeah.
this, right? You're gonna be talking about like your side of the story for the redraft, right?
Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd love to hear it.
So okay, so what happened is like I'll speak very few words and then I'll let Peter continue.
Let others talk.
And
Stop this guy.
sorry, Miko, it won't take very long. And Peter, please don't take it very long to explain the drama between mainland and northeast. Keep it short.
Yeah.
So first of all, I need to first speak few words for like actually what happened during the draft. All right.
Mhm.
So if you'll see like I'm not bragging myself, okay, like I really put so much work in the draft, okay, even everyone knows it, okay. So
Okay.
I have like learned the Tartarus team before match. I like prepared myself and watched all the recent tournament matches of Tartarus and like learned their draft, how they draft, all right. So
Mhm.
I know their comfort picks and their flex picks, okay.
Yep.
So during the draft, I was drafting and we picked Matilda. Everything was going smooth. We picked first pick Matilda and opponent picked Granger and Lucas. All
Yeah.
right. And our two picks came and I said we'll counter Lucas with Alpha
Mhm.
and Zuxin was open. We had two options that time. Zuxin was opened, and I thought Zuxin would give hard time to Lucas. That's why I was lean to pick Zuxin. And my second thought was, it's a seventh game. It's a high pressure game. Everyone will go for a comfort pick, and they would definitely go with Farsa pick because
Okay.
in the recent series, in the first ban phase, I banned Farsa in the first phase.
Okay.
It's really like literally very unusual to see in the Farsa ban in the first phase, right? So I know he's comfortable is Farsa. So I
Okay.
said, let's go with the Farsa pick. And everyone
Mhm.
forced me also because they also, my teammate also think that they would definitely go with the Farsa pick and let's go with the Farsa pick, not Zuxin. And Radium, I asked Radium to swap Farsa to Peter.
Mhm.
And he didn't responded. I said, I think it was 35 seconds were remaining that time when I asked him to swap, and he wasn't responding. And I
Okay.
kept asking him, and we realized in the last 5 or 7 seconds of seconds remaining, we realized he's been reconnected. So
Okay.
every one of us shouted referee that some of us shouted for redraft, some of us shouted for pause, and none of that were given at that time. And
Okay.
referee didn't responded within that 5 to 7 seconds, and he immediately default pick was Beatrix because Radium main hero is Beatrix.
Mhm.
He have
Oh,
900
you
matches
see
with
the.
Beatrix. Okay, wait, please let me finish.
No,
No,
go for it.
sorry.
Go for it.
Sorry to
No, go for it.
intervene. Sorry to intervene here, but could you have picked the Farsa pick yourself, and then after the
It was
final draft
Radium's
you
pick,
could
bro.
swap?
It was Radium's pick.
Yes.
It was Radium's pick.
Can I?
We asked him to.
No, but
We asked him to swap
that's
Farsa. We
Yes.
asked
that's
him
the
to swap
confusion here.
Farsa. We
So
asked him
sorry.
Radium. We asked Radium to swap Farsa. Please, bro,
Okay.
don't interrupt, please.
Yes. But if Radium isn't responding and you wanted the Farsa pick, could you have picked the Farsa pick yourself and then let Radium pick the whatever pick that you wanted after the final draft is concluded?
It was Radium's pick. Radium was like, listen,
Yes.
Hello, hello,
understand,
Yeah,
understand my,
yeah.
understand my point. Okay,
guys,
I
guys, guys,
picked.
guys.
Okay, Peter.
This is Peter here. Hello,
All right.
Mirko, by the way. Big fan.
Hello, sir.
Okay, so let's clear the confusion out. So there
Yeah.
were two streams that were ongoing at the moment. One was English stream, and another one was Hindi stream. On
Okay.
Hindi stream, it was very crystal clear that it was Radium picking the third or picking the second pick, and it was him who autologged Beatrix. And on
Okay.
English stream, due to some maybe mishap by the production team, it was showing that Anti was on that spot of Radium.
Whoa.
So
Okay.
there has been two situations here, which I have the screenshots right now with me. I've talked to Hoon about the same. We could clearly see on the stream itself that Radium was on that second slot, not misclicking even. He got reconnected and the default pick was Beatrix, right? So that was the case.
Yeah.
And we about 7 to 10 seconds we asked the referee for a possible redraft or a pause, but
Bro says he
referee
won't talk
comes in and
much.
says the
Proceeds to
response
read a
verbatim
PhD article.
that let me go in and check with the main referee. That was the response we got. Okay. Now comes in their pick, because we have done 2 picks in our side. Now comes their third pick for the first phase. After their third pick, first phase of the drafting will get over. They lock in FASA about 30 seconds. So we don't have much time over here, right? And the draft is ongoing while the discussion is happening between the referee and the main referee about what to do next because of this reconnectivity issue. We don't have much time over here, right? And the draft is ongoing while the discussion is happening between the referee and the main referee about what to do next because of this reconnectivity issue. The draft is ongoing. Our ban come, we ban 2 heroes. Their ban comes, they ban 2 heroes. And during all this, the conversation between the referee and the main referee is still going on, and the team, and our team hasn't been communicated in regards to what the next step would be while these 2 bans are going on. So we decided to ban something random, troll bans, in order to let the enemy team know that, okay, guys, we haven't been told by the management side that what the decision is. So we're letting you guys know that we're banning something troll, that there might be a possible redraft because there was no communication from their side. So we were left confused as players on the VC, on the Discord
ABM
call.
breaking rules and still
Now,
lagging. We can't
fast
even
forwarding to
recycle
the
them if we
picking
put them
stage,
in a
the pick
recycle
stage
bin.
continues on,
ABM is a
and
team
there are
waste of
like 10
spent.
seconds remaining in the picking stage. And the referee comes finally back to the Discord call saying that you guys are stuck with the pick and the bans that you have done, and no redraft will be awarded to you guys. That's the response we got. When there were like 10 seconds remaining on the picking stage of the second phase of the draft, basically.
When you guys picked me and
So
Carrie.
we panicked. Yeah, we panicked and we just picked Mia and Carrie because it was just 10 seconds remaining, and we were just completely, utterly confused so as to what to do next, what our next steps would be.
And between all that skirmishes, I was keep shouting the referee to at least pause the game. I shouted like I shouted so much, like too much to a referee that pause the game, at least pause the game, at least pause the game. And I told my team to ban Whale first of all, to let opponents know, because they were banning seriously, to at least let opponent know there's something wrong here, and don't pick serious, like don't draft seriously. So we banned first Whale, and then we banned, and then I think they banned I think Hilda something, Hilda OCC, and we banned Laila to let them like to tell them like that there's something wrong here.
Okay. But I believe there's no way to pause during the draft, right? Like in the game itself, I don't think there's a way for us, even in MPLID, to pause the draft.
Now there's an option. Like in the past 30 days, the Munton added a pause system in draft.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
So we were keep in the draft. There's a 2 option in the draft. There's a pause button, and there's a quit draft button. Quit draft.
Oh, so that's a new tournament feature.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So I was shouting. We were shouting
So
to
Apex
referee
can
that at least pause the game. At least pause the game.
but
And
can't
in the
read
last
tournament
7
rules?
seconds were remaining, and referee came in and they said there is no redraft, and like even Kronos does the coaching and drafting, and I think Mirko, you also yourself is really good drafter and as a coach and as an analyst. Like, you tell me, how am I supposed to, like, after the chaos that happened with the Beatrix pick, which was because of reconnection issue, and we were keep on shouting about the draft,
so
like
Apex can study
let
draft in
opponent
enemy
know
game, but can't read
by
tournament
banning
rules?
Whale there's something wrong.
Okay.
And after all, like during all that chaos, like how am I supposed to think forward what to
What our
pick,
next
like
steps are.
how should I like correct this pick? They were not even pausing the game. So
all right.
I said that I think 7 seconds were remaining, and I just said them like pick a random hero. I can't think of anything right now. In 7 seconds, I can't do anything because we have 2 picks in the 7 second. How am I supposed to think of 2 picks? And
Okay.
how can I implement that draft like without even knowing? In 7 seconds, I can't. So I just tell them to just pick random heroes.
All right.
Okay, Peter, you can continue now.
But
Yeah,
wait,
so
hold up.
basically
Let me
all
just
this-
say this.
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah,
So
yeah.
because like the way, all right, from what I've heard so far, right? It definitely
Yeah.
it sounds like a referee problem where the referee is also kind of unsure about the
Exactly.
rules.
Exactly.
But also the rule book was given to every player, right? Every team too,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
it was a confusion between you guys. You didn't know what to do in the situation, and also the referee. So
Yes.
I think
And,
it's a big miscom
Yeah,
with the
I think
referee,
wait,
but
Cat
the
rules,
rules
and I
still
think
kind of
Autopick
stand though.
Beatrix,
Like
not radium.
in the rules, it's like whatever happens, even though there's a connection issue, there shouldn't be a redraft, right?
Yeah. One more thing, Pranam. मेरे को, like in front of all the audience and like you yourself also, like we know we made a mistake by not taking a screenshot because of like Radium didn't pick screenshot of that reconnection issue because he ran away and tried to restart his Wi-Fi, and he didn't knew about that in within all that skirmishes and chaos. He didn't thought like that thing didn't came into his mind that he have to take SS also. And
Okay.
yeah, I think my point is clear.
Yeah, but the thing
Yeah,
is, I think like
so-
even if you got the screenshot, right? Like they have that system where they'll see the screenshot, they'll try to see it, but at the end of the day, the rule
Remember
states
this,
that like
Mirko.
there won't
Happy
be any
Anti
redraft,
Radium
even
Radium
if there's an
Radium
issue.
Radium Their
So like the
jungle
main
played at
point
home in a
here
LAN
is
event.
like
Also, Radium
at the
is
end,
racist.
the referee shouldn't have given you false hope. That's number one, because they should have been well versed in the rules, so they weren't very like they probably were kind of maybe it was their first time, inexperienced.
Remember this, Mirko.
But
Avian
also,
in
it's
the
like
Northeast
I don't think
Land
it's
Area. Remember
I don't think
Jay,
it's
their
that
jungle
deep right
played at
now
home in
from
a
what
LAN
I'm
event.
seeing. Unless you guys
Also,
have like another
Radium is
point, because
racist.
it seems like I mean
Actually-
the server. I mean,
Oh.
someone lagged, didn't get a pick, and
Actually,
then like you requested a
actually,
redraft.
Yeah.
it is that deep. Actually, it is that deep
Free
because
Mirko.
So what happened here? What happened?
can I-
here? Sorry.
can
Yeah, go for it, Peter. Go for it.
yeah, because you had your stage. Let me have mine now. So
I
basically,
mean, okay.
it is a big deal because now we've been banned from 3 tournaments, and I've heard that more tournaments are planning to do so. The same treatment with us by banning us out completely and indefinitely from their tournaments. And Apex himself has been getting thousands of hate comments
Teams are
on his
responsible for their
Insta
own
profile,
internet.
on his YouTube comments. He's a streamer, by the way. So on
Yeah,
his
yeah.
YouTube comments, on the hate has been, it's unprecedented. It's not stopping and it's constant throughout. So I think it is a big deal, regardless of the fact that how minute the error was. The referee was, of course, incapable of knowing about the rules of the tournament because in second game we also had asked for a pause, but we got the pause after like 30-40 seconds, and due to that same reason, reconnectivity reason, our marksman died. So the referee's incapabilities were already seen in the past in game 2. So
Okay.
that just boils down again in game 7. So you can kind of see the pattern here, right?
Yeah.
But regardless of anything that we have talked here, we come into a call with Kronos and his team regarding what to do next. Whether are we going to play with the 3 marksmen draft, or are we allowed to redraft again with a Beatrix pick change to something else?
Yeah.
The final conclusion was that okay, you guys are allowed, meaning that the rule book has been broken here. That allowing us to redraft.
Nah,
No,
come on.
can I finish
Peter.
and
Come
then
on,
you can
Peter.
rebut?
So
Come on,
professional
Peter.
can
Come
let
Let me
on,
finish
Peter.
and then you
referees
rebut.
find who don't know
Isn't it
It's not a
fair?
rebuttal. Come on,
WFA
Peter.
should
I
hold
gave you a
responsible.
chance to stop.
Peter, no. I mean,
It's not, you can't sigh your
I'm not.
way out of this.
I'm not trying to sigh, bro. I don't. How do I put this? I don't want to say anything that will. I said this in the beginning. You cannot. Let's not do that to ABM. But now for you to say something that you didn't say before, and then you said something else. All I'm saying is like
You still don't
my
all I'm
team would have
saying is
connection
agreed
issue
to
is
play the
upon
3
the
marksman
players.
draft if the
Oh.
management side told us that, yeah, fine. No
Mirko, you
matter
really
what you
think-
say, we'll disregard it.
All right,
Okay,
Rayash,
wait, I
what
mean-
was the first? Rayash was with me.
Wait,
Mirko,
I think
sorry.
like I mean let's listen to like what Pete has to say, and then like
Yeah, go
then
for
we
it,
go
go
from
for
there.
it.
Then
Go
you can
for it.
say like what you
Go
think.
for it.
Yeah, please. Yeah, that's better. That's the smart way to go about it.
So
So
what did you
we
say?
try
Yeah.
to. So due to the error of the referee, we try to convince them because of the referee's error, at least have us a chance for a redraft. That's why we asked for a redraft. We knew it was our mistake picking the 3 marksmen, but since referee's error, you could see clearly that referee's incompetence had resulted in all the entire situation. So we did ask for a redraft in the final hope that it's a game 7, and we might be able to come up with a solution out of this. And that was the reason that we asked for a redraft in the first place. Otherwise, we would have forfeited the tournament because we weren't going to play with the 3 marksmen if they told us to do so, right? Because no one can. So the whole conversation happened, and the conclusion came out to be that yes, you guys can redraft. They probably asked the opposite team, which were kind enough to let us redraft. And there had been one tiny miscommunication here, that we weren't allowed to pick Farsa, but we picked Farsa by mistake because we didn't try to steal their hero, or we're trying to minimize their we're trying to minimize their heroes. The Farsa pick was a result of miscommunication, because we did genuinely not know that Farsa pick is not allowed. So that
Okay.
happens. We pick Farsa by mistake in the redraft. So enemy team again opposes that Farsa is not allowed. So go into a redraft again, and then we pick the Sicilian by correcting our Farsa pick. But the entire point and the summary of the whole issue over here is, they did not tell us that a screenshot would have been needed at the after the game. If they told us before or during the game, then we would have immediately forfeited because we didn't have a screenshot in the first place. They made us go through that game 7, and since
Add
we
Kimmy
won
from
that game,
TRT2.
the whole
Let's hear
issue
from
occurred.
both sides.
If Tartarus won, there wouldn't have been any drama. Everyone would have been happy, ABM sad, and everyone goes home happy. Great finals, amazing.
Add
4-3,
Kimmy from
Tartarus wins,
TRT2. Let's
amazing.
hear from both
But since we
sides.
win now, since the finals happened, game 7 has happened, and now we win, and now comes back the rule book about show us the screenshots. So you see where our team is coming from. Our team has been portrayed as the absolute villains of the tournament, whereas that has clearly not been the case. And post the announcement on their YouTube website, we've already been banned from 3 tournaments. The hate comments that we've gotten out of the posts and the YouTube post that hasn't clearly identified the exact and the intricate details of what actually happened in reality.
Okay. All right. So you want to say something, Kronos, or
Yeah.
do I just give my opinion? Because like you want to straighten
Go
things
for it.
out,
What were you
or
saying?
all right? So because like
last thing, guys, sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt. Last thing. When after we won game 7, FAS management team came into our channel and asked us for a proof of reconnection of Beatrix pick, which was 2 draft back. Okay, all right. And we said, like, we already told them before the match 7 that we don't have that. Okay, so they said we need the proof. So we were thinking, and we said him that you guys put a referee in all general VC, in all VCs, team VC. Ask him what was going on on the comms. And the guy from a guy management, he was called Blaze, and he asked referee what was clearly happened, and referee clearly told that Radium pick was Radium got disconnected and resulted into default pick Beatrix. All right, and then they asked for like pause and redrafts. All right, so yeah, that's my point. Yeah, I think
Okay.
Exactly.
And, sorry, Kronos. Kronos, can you please open Featherhawk Showdown Showdown page? All right. and
first
read the
VC referee
second
will talk
last
to head
announcement.
referee for the
Second last
pause, and then
announcement,
head
please.
referee will text to game
Before
referee for
that, can
pause,
I
and
say
then
what?
teams gets
Can I
paused,
just
Please,
and
please,
stop
please,
everything
please.
what you
goes
And
guys
on
that
said?
text
post,
channel.
listen, please,
Stupid
please, listen.
management ends.
That post came after we had a call that night, after that night with Kronos for 3-4 hours, and he for 3-4 hours we were just like, after best of 7 series, we didn't had our dinner and everything, and we had a call with Kronos, and we were explaining everything to him for like 3 or 4 hours that night. Like it was
first
around
VC
5
referee will
a.m.
tell
till
to head
5
referee
a.m.
for the pause, and
and
then head referee will
he
text to
didn't
game referee
he
for
still
pause, and
was
then teams
saying
gets
that
pause, and
we
everything
will give
goes on text
Tartarus the
channel.
win after
Stupid
all
management
considering
ends.
all that facts. Okay, and what he posted in the second last announcement, which came on 10 a.m. I think around 12 p.m. Yeah, they posted that Beatrix pick was mistakenly picked, and they didn't mentioned any in any of that paragraphs that
Reconnectivity.
reconnectivity issue, and they didn't even mention that there's any issue with the referees. And because
Mhm.
of that, if I'll send you my screenshots of DMs of my screenshot, I've gotten thousands of messages that they are abusing everything. Like
Yeah.
I can't even put in the words.
I got you. I understand like the amount of hate you're getting, blah blah, everything. I understand. Like, well, for you guys, it's crazy hate, and the fact that you're being banned from other tournaments, it's unfair because of what we've been hearing now. So, but at the end of the day, the problem is still the same, right? So we all agree that like the rules here at the start is also kind of like, yeah, there's no redraft, no restart, no nothing, right? It's just the referee gave you false hope, and you guys went on with it, and then you were trying to communicate to the other team, and then it looked like you were troll banning, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
I think this is
But
it's a big
here's
fucking
the thing
lesson
though
for.
about rules, right?
Mhm.
About
And
rules
also
too.
Kronos,
We are expect
I'll turn on my video one second.
All right.
I'll turn on my video one second.
All right.
Fuck,
This guy is also working in VC.
I want to
Yeah,
see
yeah.
I want you to see something. All
Mirko.
right.
Yo.
Wait, Kronos, please.
All right.
Can you see my
Go for it.
Instead of
Okay, wait.
criticizing
How do I turn
WFA,
on the
Avex
camera?
and Radium decided
Okay.
to make subtle
Can you see my
racist
picture?
remark against
Can you
the
see my
I know
video?
Northeast
you have a
India
book,
as a
bro.
whole.
Can you
I know
It
you
was
have a
please
instead of
please my
criticizing
Mirko,
it
can you
always
please
dragged the
see my
Northeast, and
Yeah,
Radium
I can see
decided
it.
to make
Wait.
subtle racist remark against the Northeast of India
I know you
as a
have
whole
this.
in
I
their
don't
Instagram
deny
One
it.
second,
stories that
one
they
second.
always drag the
let
Northeast
him
India
finish.
and act victim.
Damn.
Okay. Oh,
I know he has it.
wait. Can you see now? Oh,
Dude, he's a
wait.
I
grinder.
know you have it.
One second,
I know you have it.
Can you see, please? Like,
Yeah.
okay, I think there's some. Wait. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll zoom in. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's that match pick? See that I have put a circle on Farsa pick. So
Yeah.
you can even see we were not targeting that
They
picks.
stole Farsa
Okay.
Yeah,
in first
See
redraft
see
and
the
stole
picks here
TRTs.
also.
They took
Like,
pick and ban Khalil
I
Amal.
think
Don't
I've
believe
also
ADM in the
like
audacity
written
to
everything
recall
here.
after all that BS.
And
Mhm.
there's also Tartarus hero pool. Now you can even see that I wasn't targeting that picks.
Mhm.
Okay, I think my point is clear now.